is Netanyahu. We shouldn't strike back. Oh, they have nukes? I didn't know that. You're doggone right they do. Netanyahu, where is the big talk about Iran? You know, it's really interesting to see when guys push up their chests when they're walking up to a fight that they know they can win. But where's all that bravado against Iran? They declared war on Hamas, Palestine, their own citizens effectively. In 15 seconds, Iran told the whole world they're going to attack you 72 hours before. They fired drones. They fired ballistic missiles. Okay? And you're not declaring war on Iran? How come you're not declaring war on Iran? Miss Ed, I see you. And this, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. This is the cowardice of the Zionists. This is your cowardice, right? You're a bunch of secret assassins. You want to kill people who can't fight back. Where is your tough talk for Iran? I want to see it. One of the greatest military forces in the world. You got all your toys and all your bells and whistles, but you got no smoke for Iran. All of a sudden, Netanyahu calls off the Iranian retaliation with a talk with Joe Biden. Since when do you listen to Joe Biden, Benjamin? Benny? Now all of a sudden, you're calling it off? That was a direct attack from a foreign nation, your number one enemy, Netanyahu. The people who told you that they're going to wipe you off the planet. And you're in a war kind of mood, baby. You're declaring war on everybody. It's like Oprah out there. Everybody can get war. You get war. You get war. But you don't want to declare war on folks that just stepped up to the table and say, hey, throw down the gauntlet. Try us. Try us. Oh, my goodness. Every world leader was biting their fingernails because everybody knows that Iran is fully nuclear. Fully nuclear. Okay? That was like Russia attacking. That's like China attacking. Iran is fully 100% nuclear, and they're not playing any games. They said, we're not going to use a proxy. Nope. We're going to shoot you down from headquarters. Right? You want to attack our consulate? And I have a feeling, I have a passing feeling that consulate thing might have been a mistake. Passing feeling. I don't know. I don't know. I'm about 40% there. Right? Because how could you make such a mistake? You you blow up the Iranian consulate and think that Iran's just going to do nothing? No. Iran? And everybody's scared now, baby. Everybody's scared now. I want you all to take a lesson, to take a point, to understand something. There is no such thing as respect without power. There is no such thing as respect without power. Respect must be earned by force. And the dangerousness of Iran has the entire world on eggshells. Netanyahu is picking up phones. Hey, you want to call people? What are you asking? What are you asking Biden? If he's going to help you descend the world into a nuclear fallout? Iran said, don't play with us, eh? Don't play with us. If dust lands in Iran from a bomb, we're going to blow you up. That's what they basically said. But they went further than that because it wasn't dust. You hit a consulate, they said we're shooting for Tel Aviv. Listen to me. This particular example is more of an indictment on the cowardice and the ulterior motives of essentially a cleansing of an ethnic cleansing of Palestine. It's cowardice. It's cowardice. Because you can send an army against little children, against mothers, against a couple of guys running around, a couple of rebels, but you can't do anything to Iran, who sent ballistic missiles to your door. You're not going to declare war at least? All I should see in the paper, all I should see in the headlines, all I should hear on social media, all I should see on CNN, all I should see on Al Jazeera. Israel declares war on Iran. That's all I should see. That's the new Israel. The new Israel, what we've been experiencing since October, is a much different Israel. Oh, what we thought that the Israel that we were seeing now was not a lion's whelp. The Bible says Judah is a lion's whelp. That means a baby lion. No. We believe that you are the now roaring, conquering lion. Now, you know how? Where's the roar? Where's the roar? Where's the roar against Babylon? Against Persia? Where's the roar against the Chaldean that has launched missiles at you? Where's the war? No. And this right here, this demonstrates a lack of moral fortitude, a true lack of, because in principle, anybody shoots on you, any nation that shoots on you, you should declare war. You declared war on your own citizens, effectively. You declared war on your own citizens. You don't declare war against Hamas. Understand this. It is like the Republican Party declaring war on the Democratic Party. No, sorry, let me correct myself. It is like the government of America, who potentially right now happens to be the Democratic Party, declares war against Republican states. That's effectively what they did. Because although you're saying it is a two-nation state, it used to be, it's no longer a two-nation state as we know now. You controlled the borders, you controlled the water, you controlled the electricity. It was effectively your partner nation. But now, you got no smoke for Iran. Very interesting. No smoke for Iran. Yes, we know the story. We know the story. Brother here says converted Jews, it's Amaleks versus the Ishmaelites. We can get into the ethnicities and things like that. We can talk about those things. We can talk about those things. You know what? Let's talk about those things. When it comes right down to it, this is about European Jews who are trying to establish that they are the true Jews. They're trying to make sure that the place that they call Israel, the place that they live, they are the dominant voices and faces there. They needed a reason to get all these folks out of Dodge. And they were the bullies. They had the bully pulpit. They had the capacity to pull this off since October. I don't understand why the world, I don't understand why scholars and historians, I don't understand why educators, why major media is allowing European, Russians, Poles, Czechs to pull off this masquerade and this attempt at hijacking true history. I don't understand it. I don't understand why we allow Jewish converts to still claim that they are part of the Aaronic priesthood, that they are descendant directly from Aaron. that they are the Kohen. I don't know why we allow that and not shut that foolishness down right away. I don't know why we do not just stop this madness and say that you are converted people who we believe you're Jewish. We believe you are Jewish. You are Jewish. You are converted to Judaism. You are not ethnically the people of the book. And stop trying to pretend like you are. You are not. You have never been. When you got converted is irrelevant. Whether it's the 8th century, whether it was later or sooner, it's irrelevant. We believe it's the 8th century, for the record. But it is clear that you are not authentically Shemitic in your ancestry. You're not Afro-Semitic people. You do not come from those places. But you are Jewish. And we identify and recognize you and embrace you and love your Jewishness. But stop this ethnic war, because you are not acting like Jews. You are acting like Gentile conquerors, but you are cowards to fight the way that you claim that you should fight. And this is what the brother is saying, which is why the Amalekites, what did the Amalekites do when Israel came out of Egypt? They attacked from the back. They attacked the children and the elderly. They're cowards. They attack the defenseless. That's what you're behaving like, which is why the brother called you Amalekites. That's what you're behaving like. Because when Israel came out of Egypt, again, God didn't send you through Philistia. He said the people might see war and repent and return to Egypt. So he took you via the Red Sea because he knew you were cowards. Couldn't fight. You see, that was the actual original people. That was the original. Those were the actual people who were slaves, who did not have weaponry, who were beaten down psychologically for 400 years. He said, God knew. He goes, nah, they're cowards. They're not going to be able to fight. They're not going to see these Philistinian giants and these chariots and these men of war and be able to stand up. They're going to run. They're going to go right back to Pharaoh. So God didn't take them that way. And so this is why the brother is utilizing the concept of the Amalekites. But you're not Amalekites. I have to correct you, bro. They're not Amalekites. Because Amalekites are also Canaanite people. Amalekites are descended from Ham. Amalekites would have been black people as well, my brother. They would have been black people as well. These people are not. These people are European, Japhetic Europeans who have converted to Judaism. And we love you. We love you. We embrace you. We thank you for your commitment to building and helping in the black community at times. And we also identify the wickedness of your ancestry in slavery, in merchandising, in all kinds of things that we can bring up. But let's not have that conversation now. That's too divisive. I just have another question for you. Why don't you have smoke for Iran? There's one thing that's very clear about the European Jew. And, it's nothing to ridicule you over. You're fearful. You're a very fearful group. That's why you wanted a homeland. That's why you surrounded yourself with weapons of mass destruction. That's why you constantly want the assistance of America. Because Hitler scared the crap out of you. And not just Hitler. Napoleon did it before him. And other nations have treated you horribly. Rome did it. You've been treated terribly, right? And when you adopted this ancient, blessed culture of Israel, and you adopted the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, same God that the Christian serves, you didn't realize that you not only were getting the blessings, but you were getting the tribulation. You were getting the tribulation. But what you've done is you haven't handed off the blessing to your brothers who have come from various places. America, who have come from Ethiopia, who've come from Nigeria, who've come from all over the world and said that we also are Israel. You haven't done that. You've said, no, this is ours. You are not part of us. You are fake Jews. Oh. You've told the Palestinian that they are not from that land. That's yours. However, when it's time for you to stand up, similar to your brothers, and they're going to go and fight before even AI, when the spies were sent out to spy out the promised land, 10 of them said they're giants. We can't fight them. We can't do it. So I don't understand now. Israel is a grown-up lion. And you've been attacked by Iran. You know who Iran is. You know what they want from you. They want your obliteration. Netanyahu, you've come for such a time as this, you was telling people. Your entire regime is about the fight against the true enemy, Iran. And Iran throws the gauntlet down, slaps you in the face, and says, you want to fight? We're here, fight us. And you pick up the phone and you call Biden. Well, brother, I'm shocked. I'm shocked. You pick up the phone and call Biden. What did you want him to do? No, my brother, if you are really Netanyahu, go look up what his name means. If you are really the son of my right hand, Netanyahu, if you're really the savior, what are you calling Biden? What are you calling Uncle Joe for? Don't call Uncle Joe. Don't try on Saul's armor. Pick up your smooth stones and your slingshot and knock on the door of Iran. Say, hey, I heard you came to fight. Well, we've been waiting for this moment. Man, you missed your moment in history, Netanyahu. You serve no more purpose. They told me to leave him alone. My brothers in Israel said, leave him alone, leave him alone, leave him alone. I couldn't leave him alone now. You served your purpose. You've demonstrated what you are. This is what you wanted. This is why you have that madman running your government, this is what you set up this right-wing Zionist government for the fight against Iran. You got it handed to you. I spoke about it. Go look down. Look at some of the things I've said. I said this whole thing is about Israel and Iran. It's not about these Palestinians. It's not about Hamas. It's about Israel and Iran. The showdown in OK Corral. And Netanyahu, they called you out. It was sundown. They sent those slow missiles. Oh yeah. They weren't trying to shoot you down with those missiles. Wouldn't get through. They were calling you Netanyahu. Netanyahu, come out to play. You didn't come outside, Netanyahu. You picked up the phone and called Joe. Oh my gosh. Don't send no Mossad agents for me. Don't send anybody for me. I'm not your enemy. I'm just looking at you like, where's the talk? I'm not your enemy. I got nothing I can do to you. Your fight's in Iran. That's the real spiel. That's the real spiel. Shiloh Institute, the Cyclopses. This one has played itself. You see, what is taking place now? Now I'm going to prophesy and tell you what's going to happen. Just like I told you what's going to happen before. Iran has popped your balloon. That's what they've done. Boop! Popped your balloon. because you don't have any other choices. You have ceasefire, stop what you're doing, or fight Iran. That's it. That's it. It's a heavyweight fight, and you don't want to fight. It's a heavyweight fight, and you don't want to fight. Because that's the fight. The only fight on the table, the only legitimate conflict on the table right now is Israel and Iran. And if you don't answer that bell, just pack up and go home. This whole thing is done. Wrap it up. This whole thing is finished if you're not answering the bell of Iran. And let me tell you what's going to happen next. Iran's going to say, no response. Why don't we just invade them? Let's see what happens then. Because I'm telling you right now, Joe does not want to send any more troops. Joe does not want to fight Iran because Joe knows once he opens that Iranian issue, he has to deal with some other folks that he's not sure. He's not sure where Russia stands on this. Once America has to send real boots on the ground to deal with an Iranian invasion of Israel. Whoa. Anyway, this is playing with me. I'm getting off of here. God bless you. Let me see what this brother's saying here. Okay. I see you. Blessings to everybody. Sister Yvonne, Miss Ann, to all of the Cyclopses that are in the building, to all of the supporters. Love you. 400 missiles fired, and you got to have a meeting to determine if you should retaliate. Cowards! Okay? You got to have a meeting. You didn't have a meeting when they came when they supposedly came and invaded and took all these little kids hostage and people hostage and women hostages and shut up the musical festival. You didn't have a powwow. What needs to be discussed? You're already at war. Just point your cannons over there. Point your guns. Oh, you want some too? Okay, baby. We're rolling out whoop behind for everybody. You didn't do that because you know Iran is fully nuclear. So are you, though. So are you. It's an even fight now, but you don't want no part of an even fight. This is Del K. Brereton. This is The Real Spiel. Shiloh Institute, stand up. Don't come for us. We'll come for you.